here we are back at the property. We've been gone for a couple of days. The weather is absolutely beautiful today. Currently at 74 degrees. It is aiming to be 81 before this day is closed. Tomorrow gets to be a whopping 59 degrees. So we're glad we're here today. Lee's going to be putting the big sheets of wood up on top of the truss so we can finish off this side of the garage, which we were not able to do last time we were here. I'm not going to be able to help him as much, unfortunately, because while we were purchasing the wood, one of the planks, well, it's not a plank, it's a sheet of wood, 4x8, came crushing down on my foot. So I'm walking a little bit slower, a little bit more tenderly, because my foot still is in the...
I did that.
Yes, he dropped it on my foot. Anyway, just watch what we're doing and you'll see I'm not going to be much help today.
Ready?
We put a board across the roof line. It does two things. First, when Lee's pushing the board up, it allows that board not to come and slice his head off, which is good. Secondly, when Lee climbs up there to do all the nailing, it allows him not to slide off of the roof, which is actually excellent. Because nobody's fallen off the roof today. 1 injury per day is all we allow. And unfortunately, that one was mine. You may notice that the chipboard is different. It looks different on the top, these next 3 boards that we're putting on versus the other boards that were there. And that's because, do you remember back when we had that accident where they delivered all the shed parts, the bundles, and it went topsy-turvy and they crashed back down? Well, that unfortunately caused 3 boards to break, and so we had to replace those 4 boards. And actually the company did replace 4 boards, but they replaced 3 thicker boards than the, I don't know, 5/8, 7/16, whatever it was that we originally had on here. So we're going to use those boards later, but for this project we had to run to Lowe's, and therefore we got something that doesn't quite look the same, but same quality, just not same look.
can't tell if it's where it's at. So I'm gonna have to get up there.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
I mean, it looks like it's lined up, but
just put the one nail down so it doesn't release itself with the workness and everything.
Okay, we're gonna stand it up on edge on top of the bench.
How's it look up there?
Huh?
How's it look up there?
Good.
Anybody else watching this video, watching Lee do that crab crawl across the roof thinking, sit down, Lee, sit down? Or is it just me? Because I surely don't like him walking across the roof. Although we put those boards there for his security and I'm sure he's perfectly fine. My heart just stops every time I watch him do it though. Don't let your heart stop. He's doing a fine job. Lee is nailing on the outer edges every 6 inches with a nail. Down the center ones, he is measuring 12 inches. And so that's what he's doing now, is going back through, putting in all the nails. After Lee is done nailing up the roof, we're going to use this flashing tape to put on the peak of the roof because there is a gap where the two boards come together like this, and so we want to put this flashing tape there to avoid water leaking into the garage area until we're ready to roof it. We still have windows and trimming and doors and all kinds of things to take care of, and so we just don't want the water, if it rains, to come into the garage and make a lovely mud area in the garage. So he's going to put flashing tape. Okay, I wasn't recording, but Lee came down off the roof to get some nails. And when he went back up, he was doing his little leg crawly thing, half on, half off, when he started to fall off the roof. One leg was dangling. His body was just, I just can't tell you. It scared me to death. Thank God we put that board there because it caught his secondary foot and he did not go completely off the roof. I am shaken to the core. I got tears in my eyes. And that man right there is not going to be allowed to get off his bum again. Anything he's doing up on that roof will be on his bum. There's two spots on the roof where the boards did not connect really tightly. And it was all caused because of this very first board in the line. It was not cut the way it needed to be cut in order to keep it from spreading out. We measured, we did everything, and it's just one board. It's the small board in the corner that's causing the whole thing to mess up. So the board above it now has a crack in it the same distance as the one that caused the trouble to begin with. So what Lee's doing is he's just simply sealing up that crack until we can get around to roofing and doing whatever we need to do to make it waterproof. But at least by sealing the cracks, we're gonna have less leakage than had he not done it.